in this maze, but I could love you forever if you'd meet my gaze. Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute, I'm just sharpening my blade. Don't fall for his flattering tune. He'll promise you the world until you drink that perfume. It's a highway, highway to the door. And a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. fall for the monsters in this maze, but I could love you forever if you'd meet my gaze.
Callie, did you just learn the hard way what being the worst person of stream gets you? Welcome in. Thank you for lying to us all, deceiving us into thinking you were the worst person of stream when clearly you are not. But yeah, welcome in. We're back. We're hopefully finishing off Space Marine tonight. I didn't bother with putting on my armor. Well, at least someone's remembering. Because plenty of other people keep coming in and being like, I'm worst person of stream. I'm like, no, you know what that does. Fools. Why do you keep chasing this? But yes, anyway, welcome in. We're gonna try and finish Space Marine. I've actually realized, I just looked at the calendar and realized I stuffed up my timing in that the sequel comes out not next week, but the week after. And for some reason, my brain keeps truncating an extra week. It keeps being like, no, Ando, the 9th is next week. I'm like, no, other Ando. It is not the 9th next week. It's the week after. But that's okay. Oh, my boy, Sidonus. My boy. Look at him there in the Family Guy death pose. Alright, can we get on the bird? Oof. Oof. Pray for Callie. Pray for Callie that the 9th does not suck. It's not allowed to come. Callie, are you edging the 9th? Are you femdoming the 9th?
Nemeroth plans to use the power source to trigger his transformation into a demon.
Don't we all?
Abomination.
Yeah. Not to rub it in, but that week's actually gonna be pretty good for me, because well, it depends. I gotta talk to my boss about it, but I'm booking the 11th, no, the 12th and the 13th, the Thursday and the Friday. I'm booking those off because I'm going to a concert on the 12th. And it's like, I'm probably gonna be up late. I don't want to go to work on Friday, so that's the plan. Oof. Okay, well, I wish him a swift and safe 2 weeks. Because I know how those things can be.
I will destroy Nemeroth with skill and steel, or die trying.
But yeah, wish everyone a safe and productive 2 weeks.
So be it. So be it.
Here's Titus just muttering to himself as he walks away. Alright, no, I don't get to ride the Valkyrie then.
Farewell, Captain.
Maybe I do. I have to reach the orbital spire. How does one do that? Oh, I use the big elevator. That's how I do that. I probably should have refreshed my ammunition, but that's okay. There will be more. Exactly. I can't just fly to the big ominous warp rift. I have to walk all the way there. What do I want? Regular bolt gun. Regular. She said where he's going, farm. He's going into the field. 2 weeks standing in a field. Callie's husband's a professional scarecrow. Go to the farm. Glorious farm. Just over there off the road. Give me las cannon ammunition. Give me, I have Strombolter. Do I want Strombolter or do I want plasma gun? Might switch Strombolter for plasma gun. Do I want big hammer? No, we're good. See, Callie, that sounds slightly more interesting, but also more dangerous than my answer. Tell him to consider becoming a scarecrow. I mean, tell all the students that they need to thank the bus driver. If he's driving all of them. Good job, Seri. Good job for killing that abominable intelligence. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, well, they have a shot on that grenade, so that's okay. Exactly, good bot. Reload. Fuck, man. I don't recall lasguns being this effective. Oh, now, this guy's gonna fucking turn into a demon, isn't he? Brings a whole new meaning to let's get this bread, am I right? Bolt gun this man. I mean, to be fair, so one of the things they introduced in 8th edition 40k was the whole, more or less anything can be wounded on a 6. And people did the math of like, yeah, in theory you can kill a Land Raider with massed lasguns. Yes, it takes something like 200 lasgun shots to statistically do it, but you can do it. The farm exaggerates a little bit. He does go away for weeks on a time for work, but that's mainly just because he has a terrible sense of direction. He just gets lost on the way back. He goes to get milk and just can't find his way home. Exactly, 200 lasguns is like 1 troop slot. I was gonna say, joke's on you, Callie. Farm has 2. This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them. Fucking die. Also, hello, Bubbles. I know you can't promise it, but cause no trouble. It's not even a somehow farm. We know the somehow. It's all about that money here. Oop. I'm managing to not die. That's okay. Oh, I spoke too early. Where are these fuckers with the lasguns? I'm annoyed that I cannot claim these guys' souls for extra fun time, juicy health. Okay, here we go. Oh, this man is shooting me in the face. Get plasma gunned. Come on, come on. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck?
Success is measured in blood, yours or your enemies.
He needs my attention and my approval. Hello, Bubbles. Hope you're doing well. Cause the minimum of trouble for your mother, but also cause a little bit. I appreciate that you keep her stimulated. I hope you're doing well. Grow up to be large and strong. Be a good small turtle. Thank you for this conversation. Cool. Oh yeah, no, the Babs really do be like that. My nephew was big for his age, and yeah, was an absolute unit. He's still kind of big for his age. He's kind of grown into his size a little bit. But when he was real small, he was an absolute unit. To the point where we would take him to the park, and people would be like, "Oh, how old is he? Is he in school yet?" And we'd be like, "No, he's 3." And they'd be like, "You what? This child is 3? Like, he is the same size as my 5-year-old." He a large boy. What? Did that man just survive a headshot? Okay, he didn't really survive it, but... Get fucked. Bolt gun. Grenades. Thank you. There's fucking sorcerers. You need a las cannon to the face, which I will inevitably miss. How are you tanking like 3 las cannon shots to the face? See, I'm sensing that the lad has a future in arm wrestling. Just get him on that professional arm wrestling circuit. Flanking. Kill this man. Oop, that's a grenade. Reload. Where's that? Oop. Avoid the plasma cannon. Ow, 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 ow. Where's that fucking sorcerer? There he is. Oof. Ow, 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 ow. You can die. Reload. Oh no, farm. I wish you well with that. I'm hoping she's still in like the loaf stage though, yeah, she's not mobile yet. So on the upside, you've got that safety. Because yeah, once they start to move, that's when things get concerning. I think I've talked about this before, but whenever my niece comes to stay with us, she likes to wake up at like 5 a.m. and the room we put her in is right next to my room. So she'll just wake up and be like, just at 5 a.m. and we'll just come out and be like, Uncle Ando, I would like to go downstairs now. And I'll be like, okay, let's go wake up your parents, because I am not functional at this hour. I am not dealing with a small child at this hour of the morning. Get stunned, nerd. Get stunned on. There we go. Get stunned. Catch these hands. I mean, don't be surprised if she gets mobile faster than the first one did, farm, because again, that's what my niece did. She saw her brother running around the place and was like, I want to do that. So she skipped crawling and went straight to walking, basically. She kind of scooted around on her butt a bit because she was like, you do this thing with your legs, but I can't quite stand up yet. And then once she figured out how to stand up, she was like, aha.
Captain Titus, the Liberation Fleet is in orbit. Fresh troops are landing, preparing to assault the orbital spire.
It may be severed, but it's still the enemy's strong point.
The fleet is
Oh joy, oh fuck off. That's a fucking sorcerer.
Will not be enough to stop the forces of chaos.
I know. Good luck.
Okay, no, it's just cultists. That's okay. Okay, some of them are turning to fucking demons, that's alright. Give him the sword, give him the sword. Yes. You get the sword too. Man, it's weird. I remember when this game came out, those models for Bloodletters were relatively new. Now Bloodletters are kind of old, and also kind of stinky. They're not terrible, actually. I think there was a list that won a tournament recently running, like, maxed out Bloodletters for Age of Sigmar, but Chaos Demons in 40k ain't exactly doing too hot. And haven't done so for a while, and I think there's a bunch of reasons for that, because the range could do with a refresh. Stalker Bolt Gun, no. Plasma Gun, yeah, it's fine. It's funny, because I think I rocked the Stormbolter a lot the first time I played this through. Whoop. Fuck off. Fuck off. Las Cannon Heretic. Ow. Oh, ow. Who will die? Get off. Vent. Vent. Ow.
Show them fury.
I do not like how strong that man is. So I'm running low on plasma gun. That's a little bit concerning. I like it how both in Space Marine and in Bolt Gun, anytime an Exalted Champion appears on the screen, I'm just like, run! At least these ones don't do the thing they do in Bolt Gun, where if you don't explode them, they come back to life with even angrier. That one's a fun experience. Hit him with something big like a multi-melter and you're good, but then like you kill them, they just come back to life and you're like, oh no! That more where is that coming from? Who is shooting volumes of plasma at me? Oh, it's you. Right. You. Banished to the fucking Shadow Realm. You. Oh. Banished to the fucking Shadow Realm. And again, I find it so weird that Chaos Havocs in this game get access to plasma guns when on the tabletop, Chaos Havocs have never had access to plasma guns. Also, I need to double check that if the weird thing is still true. So in, was it 8th edition, 9th edition, for some inexplicable reason? So the basic Space Marine stat line has forever and a day been strength 4, toughness 4, right? And then you had like Death Guard, who were, because they're blessed by Nurgle, they get an extra toughness, so they're toughness 5. Yeah, so most Space Marines are all baseline toughness 4. For some strange reason, in the 8th edition Chaos Marine book, they were like, hey, Havocs, you guys who are like ranged heavy weapon troopers, they're toughness 5? I was like, nani? Why? Why did you make this change? I still to this day have no idea why. I actually suspect it was a typo that they kind of just ran with. But I need to check and find out if that's actually still the case. What's around here? I need to see, have I been around here? Is there an extra servo skull hiding around here? Because I found at least 3 this playthrough that I hadn't found before. Ooh. Oh, this is literally where I came out. Okay. There's a fucking demon. There's 2 fucking demons. Get on your ass, you idiot. There we go. So you get banished, and you get sent to the Shadow Realm. I should actually look at what the color scheme for these Trader Guard is. Because I have a bunch of unpainted Trader Guard that I've been trying to figure out how I want to paint. I mean, to be fair, I have a bunch of unpainted a lot of things. Is that a man with a heavy bolter that was shooting me, or? Oh no, it's a fucking guardsman on a heavy bolter. That explains a lot. Ow. Damn it.
Never forget, never forgive.
Right as I was turning on the Fury. I didn't know they could man the heavy bolter. I don't think I've ever seen a man on that. Man just utterly bamboozles me. Alright, las cannon. Are you shitting me? That man running along just spraying with the plasma cannon. To be fair, you can do that in modern editions of 40k. They got rid of the whole no moving and shooting with heavy weapons. I think that's, in my opinion, part of the problem with the game. I feel like there is a, like, I get what they were trying to go for, but I feel like with certain stuff there is a little bit too much mobility now. Especially considering the boards have gotten a lot smaller as well. Come here. I still love that finisher. Finish him. There we go. Okay. Is there still stinky men down here? Yes, but I can't. Oh, now I can see them. Very good. I find it interesting how these dudes look like combines from Half-Life. They're going to turn into a demon. I think he is. Get off that heavy bolt. Get off. I mean, congratulations on the teeth. I hope he enjoys them, but at the same time, I hope he's not enjoying them too much. I am by extension aware of that it can suck. Be gone. An interesting, but I'm assuming apt description, Callie. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that one might be the case. My brother-in-law, sorry, my brother and my sister-in-law, and also my parents got a lot of mileage out of those little like freezable teething toys, the ones that you like put in the freezer and they like become cold and soothing. Nephew got a lot of mileage out of those. Oh yes, it's heavy bolter time. It's the bolter that is heavy. Oh, that's right. There's the bridge later on, which gives us the single instance of an autocannon in this game. Yeah, it's heavy bolter time. Fuck you and the warproof you rode in on. Oof. My dude, Bubbles, don't do that. I know these are only temporary teeth, but you ain't a beaver. You ain't a beaver, my son. Yeah, I was gonna say that is one of the problems. Is my niece is at the age now where she can get herself out of her cot, and then can get herself up to mischief. Yeah, that's it. We solved it. We solved it, Callie. Beavers are just turtle wolf hybrids. It makes sense. The church were right. They really are fish. You can eat them in Lent. But yeah, my niece is now capable of liberating herself from her cot, which leads to mischief. It doesn't help that due to space constraints, the room that I keep her in is the room that I also keep all of my Warhammer, my like very large amounts of models on shelves, which she can potentially reach. And I don't think it was the last time they said, it was a while ago, like around Christmas, I think.
Marines, this is Captain Titus.
My models have survived thus far. She did manage to get into some of my paint. It also didn't help that we'd taken them out that day, and she'd gone to a thing where there was face painting and had gotten her face painted. So she clearly kind of went, oh, paint brushes, that is for face. So luckily didn't get too much on her face and didn't spill any anywhere, but it was still one of those things of like, I was kind of baffled because I thought I'd put most of it out of reach, but no, she'd still managed to engineer getting her hands on some of it, and I was like, oh yes, Blood Ravens. I love me some Blood Ravens.
Corvus reporting in, Captain Titus.
Don't steal my relics.
Liberation fleet at Bakar, along with a squad of Black Templars.
Unleash the fury you showed in the Aurelian Crusade.
Dude, stop.
Glad to have even
Stop.
a few blood ravens.
Stop.
You may rely on that, Captain.
Stop body blocking
Join
me.
the forces driving into the demon host, and stop any enemies trying to follow me up the orbital spire.
None shall find us wanting.
Honor and glory, Blood Raven.
Man, I fucking love Blood Ravens. I was kind of sketchy when they were first introduced in Dawn of War, because it was like, oh, new chapter. Will they be as good as all the classic ones that people wanted? But no, Blood Ravens slap. They're cool. Destroy that man. Spray this man. We are out of ammo. Grenade.
Attack.
Exactly. Children are possessed of a motive force beyond human reckoning. No, yeah, it's a fair comment because again, speaking of this sort of stuff, my nephew, he likes the food. The boy has a more than healthy appetite, in the sense of like he will eat more food than I will, right? Like we'll do dinner and we'll serve up everything for the kids, and then like we'll serve like for the adults, and he'll like eat his and then be like, can I have seconds, Uncle Ando, or Grandma, or you know, whoever's doing dinner, and you know, we'll get him a bit more or whatever, but then he'll still just keep on going, and I'm just like, how is this guy who is like a quarter of my size eating more than I am? Where does he put it? What sorcery is he employing? Fucking get chainsawed. Fucking demons, get off my lawn. Yeah, again, we kind of did that with my nephew at my grandparents', well, at my parents' place, his grandparents' place, where we have these like futon things in the living room that you put your feet on, and we used to use those to put like, we just put them in front of the door to kind of block out the door, and then it got to a point where he was just strong enough, like at like 2 years old sort of thing, to just push them. Oh, angry time. Fucking banish these demons. Yeah, exactly, Callie. Exactly. Where do they put the food? Be gone. Be gone, sorcerer. Come here, you fucking nerd. Yes. Get fucking stomped.
Drive them back!
Yeah, once again, Callie, I don't know where he puts it. I mean, I can't deny his good taste, but I don't know where he puts it.
Ground forces, Ultramarines drop pod incoming.
Like,
Squad
Have a fucking grenade.
Down imminent. Ultramarines, deploy on my mark.
Yeah, Ultramarines. Whoop. I'm stuck on the concrete. Once again,
Cleanse and purge.
I'm being defeated by the fucking concrete. Get him, get him, get him. Give him the jazz. Give him the business. Now get this one too, get this one. Get him, grab him. There we go.
Your orders, Captain.
Destroy these chaos forces. I must reach the orbital spire.
Let me get on the autocannon, damn it. Fuck your plague drone. Bent. Again, this is the only autocannon in the game. And I don't know why, because there's no autocannons in multiplayer either. Thank you for the Dakar farm. It was necessary.
Understood.
Wait, can I rip off the cannon? Yes, I can. There we go. It's Havoc time, baby. Man, I'm sad. I'm sad they stopped letting us take autocannons on Havocs in 40k.
Thunderhawk ready for transport, Captain Titus.
I will need all your skill, pilot.
It will take you into the Eye of Terror if you ask it, Captain.
The orbital spire will do for today, brother.
Well, at least he's being productive, Callie. He's both practicing his language skills and his dancing skills. These will be vital to him in the future. If I learned anything from my primary education and having to learn how to square dance, I'm gonna need it in the future. I don't know when, but I'm gonna need it, so it's good that he started early. Yeah, jump pack time. Yeah, I kind of wanna address this at some point on on a stream. I don't entirely know how,
Can, Captain.
but Farm can validate this.
To the enemy.
That if you grew up in Australia
Yes, sir.
and went to school in Australia, in a particular, I don't know if they still do it, but in our generation at least, we were compulsively taught the Nutbush, the dance to the Nutbush. So every Australian from my age bracket, if you play that song, we've been so indoctrinated that we basically just automatically start doing the dance. And it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because they're like, oh, like, because we used to be in school, we'd be like, why do we, well, Cotton Eye Joe's also on the playlist, but people used to be like, why do we have to learn this song, miss? Like, the Nutbush is not of our generation. And they'd always be like, oh, it's important that you learn this, like, you'll need it in the future. And yeah, like, every wedding or big event I go to, Nutbush inevitably gets played, but it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, because it was like, we got indoctrinated into learning the Nutbush, so now we feel like we have to justify having learned it every event we go to. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. We kind of fulfill the prophecy, but it's one of those things where, like,
This madness will not
you can't quite explain the whole Nutbush thing to anyone who's not Australian. I mean, when you think about it, Callie, haven't we all been in a stage in our lives where we were going to potentially shit ourselves while dancing? I mean, this is just preparing him for his 20s when he inevitably goes to a nightclub. Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Do not.
To war!
I just got an achievement for something. I've had this game for 10 years, and I just got an achievement. I don't know what for. I mean, to be fair, I have no idea, but that ignorance is intentional. I mean, I've managed to avoid it as much as I can, but even being an uncle, I have tangentially been caught in the crossfire. There's been some friendly fire at points.
Katuk! The world grows dark!
Get bonked. Get bonked, idiots. Get fucking bonked, idiots. What was the achievement? I don't know. I'll find out. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me just bonk these morons. Come here. Let me grab you, damn it. Get bonked, idiot. Okay, what was the achievement? Let's find out. What was the achievement? Feel my wrath. Kill 250 enemies using melee fury attacks. Okay, that's the answer. And 11.6% of players have the achievement. There's still a whole bunch of locked achievements, mainly because I think a lot of them are multiplayer stuff, which no one plays multiplayer anymore. I don't think there are servers anymore for it, so I don't know. I didn't mind multiplayer for this game, but it had some flaws. Part of it was the fact that it did local hosting. Oh wait, there's a fucking servo skull there I never noticed. That's my 4th servo skull in this playthrough. Bonk. Give me that. Okay, I now have all 10 of Drogon's inquisitorial logs. I should have listened to that. Oh well. But yeah, I didn't mind, bonk this man. Bonk this man before I die of getting shot.
Kill the loyalist!
Your brothers thought the same, traitor. Their corpses lie now.
He wishes freedom. Mother, I wish freedom. Ill-advised freedom. Yeah, I didn't mind multiplayer for this. The problem was it used local hosting, which meant it basically used whoever had, air quotes, the best ping to be like the host. Which meant that inevitably Ando, being in Australia, wound up getting hosted by like some Korean or whatever, and my ping was terrible. Because, you know, like, their ping would be good enough for everyone else, but for me it would be garbage. Where was that? Oh, there's that demon.
Out of fuel.
Out of fuel. Aw, sad. Exactly. Ando ping is not great. So yeah, it meant there were some matches you'd play and you'd just be absolutely screwed because you try and shoot someone and they dodge roll out of the way and it's like, well, they're not actually where I think they are. They're like 5 frames ahead because, you know, screen lag. Stalker bolt gun. I will stick with Big Hammer for now. Unless, is this the final fight? No, I don't think it is. Okay, no, I will go back and... Oh, son of a bitch. I have screwed myself. I have screwed myself unrelentingly, perhaps. Get in the ground, get in the ground, get in the ground. Perish. Okay, good. Blight Drone is dealt with. I screwed myself because I picked up the Thunder Hammer. Because the Thunder Hammer is, it locks you out of your other 2 weapon slots. So I kind of want my las cannon at the moment. I mean, good job, Bubbles. Beat the shit out of your public transport. I can't put the hammer down, at least not right now. I need something to swap it with, because you can't just drop it. So if there is a weapons cache around here with a power weapon or a chainsaw, I could swap it out. But you can't just ditch it, unfortunately. Upside is that... Whoop. You dicks, stop. Yeah, the upside is I can do shit like this. And die.
The Emperor than live for yourself.
Yeah, it is a bit of a skill issue. A lot of these older games were like this. Like Fire Warrior, which was actually the first-person shooter they made for Warhammer. And strangely enough, you play as Tau. And I have a copy of it. I might fish it out and we can play it on stream sometime, maybe. It's very old. It's circa like 2003. One of the weird quirks of it is that you always have to have at least... You have 2 weapons at any time, but one of them has to be a Tau weapon. But unfortunately, like, a lot of the better weapons are Imperial, so... Ow, ow. Damn it.
Crippled in body, than corrupt in mind.
Was I getting shanked by demons? I think I was. But yeah, I remember Fire Warrior being a difficult experience when I was young. Especially when the Chaos Space Marines start showing up. And I was having to engage them with a combination of plasma gun and rail rifle. I'm pretty sure they invented the rail rifle for Fire Warrior, and then they brought it out as a model. God damn
We
it!
shall know no fear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 03 roughly was when the original rail rifles came out. I'm pretty sure. I remember them. They were metal. They were upgrade for the Pathfinder squad. You know what? Fuck you. Have a grenade. Oh, I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot.
Show them fury.
Break his back. Make him humble. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, yes. I got him with that. I got him with that jump attack. Come on, come on, come on. Shields back up, shields back up. Let me stand behind this pillar long enough to get my shields back up. Very good. Oh, fuck. Jesus, those las guns. Oop. Damn it.
Curse is measured in blood, yours or your enemies.
Don't take me back to the start, please. No. Fuck off. Yeet. think I landed, yeah, I landed that like right on top of him. Exactly, pathetic. Come on, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him. Whoa, are you fucking kidding me?
Doing, it's worth dying for.
I killed that man. I would have had his soul. Having the thunder hammer and no jump pack is kind of crippling me at the moment. Did I fucking double grenade them? I think I did. I'll get grenaded, nerd. Okay, here come the demons. There we go, bonk. Bonk the ground. These guys are not dying, I swear to Christ, these guys are really survivable for some reason. Normally the chainsword wrecks them way faster than the hammer, which is a surprise. Come on, stick your head up.
For the final glory of chaos!
Whoop. Where are we? Kill that man. Grenade. Reloading. Did I see a Chaos Marine running around here?
Hold the door! Kill the weak!
Alright, let's run back here. Where are we? Is my stream chat not updating? Okay, no, it seems like it is working. It's just slow. Whoop. I have faith, Callie. I have faith you will make the postpartum depression, you bitch. Total strong. Total together strong. Eh. Oh. Cease using your horrible mind beams upon me. Okay, fucking get in the ground, die. Good. Oof. Farm, why am I not surprised by that? At least she's watching the good stuff. The one we managed to get my nephew obsessed with was the Swedish Chef. He was and still is very fond of the Swedish Chef. The big one there though was the fact that he was very fond of the Swedish Chef, but he kind of didn't understand what was going on. He just kind of enjoyed the slapstick. So his favorite one's the one where he makes the donuts by shooting the dough with the blunderbuss, and also when he makes all the pancakes fall off the roof, because he didn't quite understand that the joke was he kept sticking pancakes to the roof, so he shot them to get them down. So he was just be like, Uncle Ando, isn't it so funny when he shoots the gun and all the pancakes come out? And I'm like, yeah, buddy, it doesn't quite work like that, but I'm glad you're having fun. Man, Swedish Chef is my favorite stand from JoJo. I fucking love Swedish Chef. See, this is why I shouldn't be a parent, because I probably would let my small child watch JoJo. I'd be like, you know what, man? You're 2 years old. It's time for you to watch the torture dance. It's time for you to become familiar with the pillar men. Teach my 2-year-old how to do JoJo poses. Also, the child preferring Lord of the Rings, excellent taste. Noroi, Noroi. He'll learn the ancient Joestar technique of Nigarundayo. Run away. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all. Hope I have not screwed myself out of the power axe. Again, Callie, as I said earlier, the child has good taste.
I am Nemeroth, your herald and champion.
He knows what's good in life.
The 1,000 worlds in your dark.
Okay, what do we want? We want chainsword. We want
This fragment of your power,
melter gun.
and I have done so.
Exactly, farm.
The slaves of the false emperor who dared claim
Distilled plot.
lie dead at my hand.
Nemeroth, stop fucking doing your chaos shit right now. Wait. Farm, refresh my memory. What series is that from? Because I know you watched a bunch when you were out west. I know you wound up watching fucking Boku no Hero while you were out west doing like site work or whatever. I was having to explain to you various elements of that series and how the author is both the best current manga author there is and also the worst, in that he knows, like, he knows what the people want. He knows how to make a good manga at the cost of actually writing a great manga.
The power of chaos is within you, Callie.
No, Callie, I think you're on the right track. My nephew watches some shit where I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Some of the stuff on kids' YouTube is just hot garbage. It's like, it's all buzzwords. It's like, I made the $1 million transformer in GTA 4 Minecraft. Gibbity Riz. Yeah, Soul Eater. Okay, that makes sense.
As a slave
That makes
of
sense.
chaos, nothing you
Soul Eater is kind of mid in my opinion, but yeah, that makes sense.
in the deaths of my battle brothers.
And I mean, like, to be fair, my childhood anime that I grew up on was fucking, oh shit, I'm getting my shit wrecked. Yeah, the childhood anime I grew up on was like fucking, Tekkaman Blade and, well, I mean, yeah, Dragon Ball Z, but the first one was actually Tekkaman Blade, and that is very much not a for kids anime. Even in the Western dub, it has a lot of stuff in it that's like, hey, this is actually, probably not for kids. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Have a grenade. Have a grenade, you nerds. Oh, damn it. Okay. It wasn't actually a 4Kids anime, farm. I'm pretty sure Tekkaman Blade predates 4Kids anime.
You challenged me
I have no idea what Miss Rachel is, but it sounds abhorrent.
of your power, and I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor who dared claim it as
Nemeroth, shut the fuck up. No one likes you. I don't even know what legion you're from. I don't even know what your fucking allegiances are. It feels like a psyop. I don't know, the ones that make me feel like a psyop are the ones where it's like,
I return
they feel like they were people who, like, had a camera and built some sets and then kind of leaned into it more. But there's some stuff my nephew was watching at one point that was like, put in prison with my daughter or whatever. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, is no one seeing an ethical problem with this premise? Are we just normalizing the idea of a child and a mother being put in prison? What American nonsense is this? See, fun fact, the one I loved was a couple of years ago, probably actually about 10 years ago at this point. maybe not 10, maybe closer to like 6 or 7, they released the Warhammer Kids series. There was about 6 books total, I think. They did 3 for 40k and 3 for Age of Sigmar.
To chaos.
And when they got first announced, a lot of people were like, "Really?" They were like, "Oh no, you're fucking taking my grimdark war game and you're making it for kids. You're ruining the Warhams." And fun fact, the books are actually really good. Because the whole point of them, because like the people who wanted them, like the people who were kind of like, "No, these are great," are the people who were like, "Hey, like, I have my Warhammer and my kid is getting interested in it. He's like, hey, tell me more about the models that daddy plays with." But, you know, obviously being like, hey, come and read this like 300-page novel, not exactly great for a small child. So they kind of made some like kids versions of it. But those books are actually still pretty brutal. Oh, heal me. Okay, no, I died. It will exactly farm. Like the first 40k book is literally Necrons. It's literally a hive world gets attacked by Necrons and like everyone dies. And if memory serves, like one of the kids dies in the first book, he gets disintegrated. Like it's one of those things where people were like, "Oh no, they're gonna make it fucking lame because it's for kids," and then people were like, "Sorry, like a kid gets fucking disintegrated? Okay." But yeah, I don't know if they sold that well, because they only did 6 of them, and then they were like, Warhammer Kids is at an end. It has come to its natural conclusion. Exactly. What's the line from Futurama? Yeah, man, that's the worst part. The waiting. And then the battle's not so bad, right? Oh shit, no, I forgot about the battle. No, the battle's definitely the worst part.
You want to talk to your gods? I will send you to them.
Chad line. Absolutely Chad line. That's why I'm sad we're not getting Mark Strong back as the voice actor for Titus. My ultimate voice cast would be Mark Strong as Titus, and then every Chaos Voice Marine and Imperial Guardsman voiced by Scott McNeil as the Dawn of War heritage demands.
As a slave to chaos, nothing you say could tempt me from the
Yeah, I think it's not an entirely unreasonable idea, Callie, but at the same time I'm also kind of like, yeah, you know, it is easier said than done. And like YouTube can also just do some weird shit sometimes. So I remember my brother telling me about how he was watching something with my nephew on YouTube, and like kids YouTube, and they got an ad for what was it called, the Red Door or whatever it was, like that horror movie. And so like my brother kind of stepped away for a minute and then heard that ad come on and kind of like sprinted out and was like, "No, child, you are not going to see this ad for this R-rated horror movie that has like horror scenes in the actual fucking ad. Thanks YouTube for having this on kids YouTube." So I remember that ad was fucking everywhere, but I think it was one of those horror movies that was made in affiliation with YouTube. I think it was one of their like YouTube Red special super duper premium.
attack!
Yes, get this man. Also, fuck off that whilst I'm in the animation for killing that other guy, he was able to take off all of the health I regained.
You challenged me to recover this fragment of your
Ah, yes. I know the ones you're talking about, Farm. Get the best odds on this week's horse racing.
dared claim it as
Fucking bet on everything you can.
lie dead at my hand.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a fan of a lot of the sports betting stuff. Not a fan. Hey, I mean, at least he's yelling at healthy food, Callie.
I offer
At least he's like, ma'am, strawberry.
all those upon it. I ask for the reward that was promised.
You want to
Promise
talk
these
to your
nuts.
gods? I will send you to them.
Admitted, Titus. The power of chaos is within you.
Based strawberry enjoyer.
Imagine the Ultramarines dominating this galaxy in glorious conquest, with you at their head. Imagine the power you could wield.
As a slave to chaos.
My nephew is also partial to most fruits. There is an amusing association with kiwi fruit with him though. Mainly just because of the fact that I remember we took him shopping when he was very small, like still in the pram, like pre-vocal. And we kind of, like this is me and my brother, we went to get ingredients for family lunch. I remember we kind of like turned our backs on him for like a hot second just to, you know, like we were still near him, it was just we were looking at something together. And we turned around and there was this like lady giving him like looks and we were like, huh? And we looked down at him and he's there and he's got a kiwi fruit in each hand and one of them's just got like half of it's already been eaten. He's just fucking chomped through this shit while it's like still got the skin on it. And he's just like happy as Larry of just like, Uncle Ando and Dad have put me right next to all of this fucking food and I am going to eat all of it. So yeah, thankfully those kiwi fruits were only like 99 cents. So it's like, cool, we're out $2 in order to pay for this. Like, not a problem. But yeah, he's just there being like, with one in each hand. Fuck you, melt the gun. Ah. Why are they so powerful?
Challenged me to
Why are they so powerful?
this fragment of your power.
Actually, I might rock the power axe just in case. Give me that.
Thieves of the false emperor.
Let me top up some ammo.
It as their own.
Now let's go.
Dead at my hand.
Food we can allow. Alcohol, no. I don't know, my nephew's generally pretty good with free food. The only one we had to train him in was your food and someone else's food. He's very keen on sharing. There was a great moment where, cause he fucking loves garlic bread. He fucking loves garlic bread, and we were doing lunch and we'd like made some pasta and some garlic bread and stuff, and you know, my mum had been kind of dealing it out to the kids sort of thing. And he goes, Grandma, can I have another piece of garlic bread? Because it's like the last bit. He's like, can I have another piece of garlic bread? And my mum goes like, no, buddy, you can't, because like I'm sharing this with your sister. And he gives her this look, like he kind of does this calculation. He gives this look of like,
As a slave
but
to
also
chaos,
sharing
nothing you say can
with me? And then she was like, ah, sure, buddy. And kind of split it 3 ways. But it was just, he had this look of like you could see the calculation happening in his brain of like, but what if I asked to share it with me as well? Like, it was kind of, is this possible? Is this sorcery obtainable? Ow. Fuck you. Get axed. I wish to axe you a question.
My ascension.
Are you sure about this?
Favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demonkind.
Get exploded. Get exploded.
the true nature.
Good. It is Bubbles' laundry basket now. His conquest abounds. His empire grows. He shall become more and more powerful. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. I didn't want that. Get Meltagun. Get Meltagun, nerd. Damn it. This is frustrating because it's like the second I break cover, my health bar just goes down to nothing.
You challenged me to recover this fragment of your power, and I have done so.
Fuck it, we ball. Let's just Thunderhammer it and see how it goes.
Of the false emperor,
Well, it depends. I'm not even using the hammer. I was swapping the hammer out, but let's give the hammer a go. It's probably going to suck, but we'll give it a go. Can I skip this? Ah, fuck. Alright, cool. I can skip this. Fuck off, Nemonoth. I don't need to hear your...
you are no threat to me now, Ultramarine.
Get bonked. Ow, 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 ow. There we go.
My ascension.
Exactly. You should know better than that, Callie. You should know that chaotic power so strong cannot be bound.
Show this fool the true nature of power.
Oh. Damn it. So there's fucking Chaos Marines and just concentrated bolt of fire. Actually, why am I not las cannoning in the face?
Me to recover
Alright.
fragment,
Good luck, Callie.
and I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor, who dared claim it as their own, lie dead at my hand.
Alright, Nemonoth, shut the fuck up. See, I'm so disgusted with you, I can't even remember how to say your name properly.
I return.
Excellent, you return your Dark Relic to me, I know. I get it.
You are no threat to me now.
Come closer, come closer, come closer. Meltagun.
Stop my ascension.
Nemeroth, you put the arth in Ascension.
Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this
Reload.
the true nature of power.
Get banished. Okay, get my shield back up, get my shield back up. Explode those men. Get Meltagunned. Get Meltagunned. Las cannon. Come here. Yep, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. Give me your soul. Yes. Very good.
Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain?
Yeah, I have. You know, it's...
You opened a gateway to the Chaos Realm.
Ah, fuck.
Already, our legions are pouring. The slave of the false emperor was trying to save this planet from one invasion. Instead, he ushered in
I swear they're not supposed to be able to kill you during a a finisher animation. I swear this is just for this final fight. They can fuck with you.
Challenged me to recover this fragment,
Nemeroth, shut the fuck up.
and I have
Plasma for Melter, yes, very good. Stock up on las cannon ammo.
leaves of the false emperor
We were doing pretty good. We've got a rough idea of what we need to do.
lie dead at my hand.
I just don't want to rely too much on the melter gun because if I run out of ammo for it, I'm screwed.
Your dark relic.
Okay, very good. Also, Nemeroth, why have you got a demon face on like the back of your crotch plate?
You are no threat to
Why have you
me
got a butt
now,
demon?
Ultramarine.
Give him the axe. The Cornate demons yearn for the axe.
Nothing can stop my ascension. Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool the true nature of power.
Damn it. Alright, a little bit shield recharge, shield recharge. Okay, he's taken out. Frag. Okay, that guy's dead. Where's the third one? There he is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, cool, he's dead.
Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain Titus?
I have, in fact. Okay.
Opened a gateway to the Chaos realm. Already, our legions are pouring through. A slave of the false emperor was trying
Dodge,
to
dodge,
save
dodge, dodge,
this
dodge.
planet from one invasion. Instead, he ushered in another.
Oh, you fucking nerds.
Time for battle is now.
Your pathetic Imperial forces will be scoured clean from this.
Okay.
Soon, my entire invasion fleet will cross into this
Oh.
reality.
Melter gun time. Fucking got him.
Your task is hopeless, Titus.
Are you about to become a demon? You about to become a demon? We about to rock 'em, sock 'em?
Gods behind me, but you have no one, and you will die.
See on the upside, Callie, maybe he's got a future in the Olympics. Maybe he can become one of those medal winning rock climbers. Oh yes, we did it. It's rock'em sock'em time. Let's fucking go. See, Nemeroth, you look shit as a demon.
I am unassailable.
I don't think you've fully finished your ascension.
Of
You're a bit
chaos
half-baked.
protect me with the very energies of creation.
You forget, Nemeroth. I am no stranger to the touch of the war.
Yeah, not gonna lie. As far as demons go, he's pretty shitty looking. Although in terms of design, the current plastic Demon Prince kit is actually pretty good. It's pretty close to that. It's just actually more symmetrical and better. All right. This is the final mini game of the game. This is the free fall and get on his junk so I can. Yeah, there we go. Quick time events, baby. This is the era of quick time events. This is when quick time events were all the rage. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Eat my chainsaw, bitch. Let's fucking go. Oh, ow. Cease. Cease shooting demon energy at me. Rock'em sock'em, boys. Fucking get punched, idiot. Punch, you fucking nerd. Exactly, pumpkin spice warp. This is what too much pumpkin spice does to a motherfucker. Yeah, no, I will say I find the whole pumpkin spice thing kind of weird, just because we don't really have it in Australia. Hello, Avatar. I know you're not referring to me when you say Shell Mother, but I'm saying hello. It's a long fucking way down. Oh, oh. He's put me in the camel clutch. He's trying to break my back. He's trying to make me humble. Yeah, fucking get squished. Fucking get squished, idiot. Get banished to the warp. The only problem is that now he's a fucking demon. He can't die. I mean, to be fair, Callie, he did promise to not. Well, he didn't promise to not cause trouble. He said he promised to not cause trouble. Oh yeah, we are coffee snobs. The whole point of Starbucks in terms of coffee is the fact that it's air quotes cheap. Like the whole point of Starbucks is that it was cheap and fast, right? It was you didn't have to go to a cafe. You could be like, give me a grande mocha duper super chuck cup, and they'd be like, sure, here it is, it's done. I mean, I don't drink coffee, I don't like coffee, so as far as I'm concerned, all coffee, whether gourmet or takeaway, is shit. But but yeah, we are coffee snobs in Australia. Oh boy, it's the Inquisition. It's Quisition time. Ah yes, the infamous Tim Hortons. A coffee and Timbits. Hey look, it's Inquisitor, not Drogon. CGW, give us an Inquisitor model like this. Of course the Inquisition is here. The Inquisition were here earlier. Drogon was fucking here. GW, give us an Inquisitor model like this.
His injuries appear chaos inflicted. You are certain of this charge?
Captain Titus has been corrupted by chaos, Inquisitor Thrax.
I am no heretic.
You lie! Only an agent of chaos could withstand such
Fuck you.
exposure.
I sent the demon to oblivion.
This little shit.
But did you have unholy assistance?
No, we did not. We had only the Emperor in our hearts.
You will submit to my authority, Captain, or the Inquisition must conclude that you have corrupted every Ultramarine.
What an absolute
under your
motherfucker.
command, not to mention those who stand at your side.
What a motherfucker. Inquisitors, always motherfuckers.
Ignore his threats. Come on.
The Inquisition
My waifu.
will destroy you.
I must protect my waifu.
The Ultramarines will be forever dishonor. Leave my brothers and the lieutenant alone. I will come with you. I do not know why I can resist the touch of chaos, but I swear I will discover.
I'm intrigued to tell us what the answer is in the second game. It's taken us 10 years. Give us an answer.
Space Marine.
Codex Astartes leaves no room.
Oh, time for the sick burn.
You cannot touch the warp and emerge unscathed.
The Codex Astartes is a set of rules. They guide us, shape us as Ultramarines.
Teach us to hold duty and honor sacred above all.
Honor, sacred above all. But how we live with those rules is the true test of a Space Marine. And you
Have failed.
have failed.
I always thought that was just an absolutely fucking savage burn. And these fucking Black Templars. Yeah, I don't know if Australia has like a Tim Hortons equivalent. And also, yes, farm. The whole name sizes make no sense, although I do know that the reason why they call it a venti is because venti is Spanish for 20, and it's a 20-ounce cup or whatever, which I never got that Americans use fluid ounces. They use like a weight for a volume. We did it. We did it, chat. We contained the planetary invasion. Uncle Ando, I have no liberty and I must scream. Investigate Ultramarines Captain Titus for evidence of heresy. I mean, something's gonna happen, because in the next game I know he's a lieutenant. And I don't know why they demoted him to a lieutenant. Because Space Marine lieutenants weren't actually a thing in this game. They were only added a couple of years ago. And it's kind of weird, because they were like, cool, he's a lieutenant now. And there's a meme about every time GW releases new models for Space Marines, it's like, surprise, it's a brand new Primaris lieutenant. So when they showed off now Lieutenant Titus as a Primaris Marine, everyone was like, lol jokes, just so they could add another Primaris lieutenant. They made him a fucking lieutenant. We're done with this. I might not finish for tonight. I might find something else to do. I'd like a large what? Yeah, again, I've never been to a Starbucks, so I have no idea what you can and can't order. Although, again, I've heard Starbucks. No, again, Callie, we're not going to finish. Like, there's going to be other things to do. Yeah, I've heard Starbucks in Japan is quite good. They do actually have food. They have, like, cakes and stuff, but I've heard that it's actually kind of good because, like, I think they had no business model. If they didn't, I think it wouldn't have worked in Japan. But yeah, part of the reason why Starbucks doesn't work in Australia is, again, we are coffee snobs. And it's one of those things of even the whole where cheap coffee wouldn't get traction here, because people like in Sydney and Melbourne, coffee's expensive. It's like $7 or $9 for a coffee, but it's one of those things where usually you're getting a good coffee, or at least so I'm told. So I think even Starbucks being like, our coffee's cheap, people were like, I don't care, I can get good coffee. Again, that's in the big cities, Callie, and also you have to remember that that's like $7 to $9 Australian. So in America, it'd be closer to like $5 to $6. But again, Callie, like, this is a good coffee, or so I'm told. Farm can probably clarify this and be like, no, Ando, you fucking idiot. And also, most things in Japan are good, but not everything. There are some things Japan still doesn't do amazingly. Japanese bread's a bit iffy. My hack for Japan is, if you want good bread, look for anywhere that's called a German bakery. Yeah, again, it is. People complain about it. It's less pricey out of the cities, so, like, where I live, which is south of Sydney, it's still kind of pricey, but not that pricey. And again, my coffee order is $0 because I don't buy coffee. Actually, let me Google this shit while we're watching the credits and listening to the epic So it's a really fucking nice score for this game too. Let me just go to a new tab. Let me average Sydney coffee. Average cost of coffee in Sydney. Actually, no. Apparently, it's $5. Apparently, four to $4.50. Apparently. So maybe I was over exaggerating. Maybe my because I kind of added on just inflation in my head. I was like, yeah, it used to be like $6. I think that's a large. I don't know. Oh no, that's just for a small takeaway flat white. Although I don't know what the Canadian equivalent is, because apparently a flat white is an Australian thing. Apparently no one else does that. Let me coffee prices in Australia as of May 2024. $4 to $4.50. Coffee prices went up due to COVID. Yeah, about $5.50. So yeah, so Victoria flat white is $4 to $6.20. Cappuccino is $4.60 to $6.20. Espresso is $4.20 to $5.50. A latte is $3.50 to $6.80. A macchiato is $4.20 to $4.80. An iced mocha is $6.50 to $10 depending on size. And this has got all the fucking suburb costs and stuff. And yeah, my state of New South Wales is roughly equivalent. It's a little bit cheaper, but not like by like 50 cents sort of thing. Yeah, anyway. I hope that makes sense. Again, I don't pay enough attention to coffee. But the one I have noticed is a lot of like food's getting more expensive, which has been a pain. It's why like a lot of the fast food stuff now, when I get fast food, it's like generally I go to the good places. Like it used to be kind of choice of like, do I go for the cheaper stuff or do I go for like the good stuff? Now it's just like, you know, the cheaper stuff has gone up in price so much that sure, the better stuff is still more expensive, but it's like, I know what I'm getting is at least worth that, whereas is it really worth the cheap stuff or an inflated price? Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what we do next. So I'm gonna send you guys to the orb. I'm gonna send you guys to the BRB screen. And I'll get back to you. So enjoy some orb. Don't panic. I have returned. I have returned to keep the child in line. So now that we've finished Space Marine, I figured we'll get back on my bullshit, and I can once again hyperfixate on Ghost of Tsushima. Let me just adjust my chair so I can rest my elbows while I use the controller, and I do not shrimp. Yes. Yeah, so to eat out is usually 50 CAD, 50 Canadian dollars. Yeah, that's roughly, because off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure Canadian dollars is like, it's more or less equivalent to Australian dollars. I think it's something like 50 Canadian winds up being like 52 Australian or something. It's an ever so slightly higher value. But yeah, if depends on what I'm getting, but like, yeah, 50 for 2 people seems close to, I think, again, depending on what I'm getting. Seek the aid of the gods. I think I've already done one. I think I've already done one of the shrines. See, I think a game like this with actually like a lot more spiritualism in it would be kind of cool, because so like one of the things of Japanese religion, particularly Shinto, is it's very animist. Like the idea is that like the gods are kind of part of everything. Like, you know, a river god is part of the river. So I think that could be kind of fun. And what's on the walls of Yarikawa? That's Yuna. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was, Callie. Usually it's historically been pretty close as long as I can remember. Sometimes it fluctuates depending on how our currency's doing. It's the same with like usually rule of thumb. This is the way I've always kind of remembered it. 100 Japanese yen is usually roughly equivalent to 1 Australian dollar. Sometimes we go a bit higher, sometimes we go a bit lower. 1 American dollar is usually close to about 150 Australian. 1 Canadian is usually equivalent to 1 Australian dollar. New Zealand dollars are usually close to like 80 cents Australian. Like New Zealand's pretty close, but a little bit worse than us, I think. British money. Euro is the one I can never remember, but the pound is usually pretty strong against us and winds up being like, cool, you get, you know, £1 is like $3.50 Australian or something like that, like $2 to $3.50 depending. Which is why when I went to the UK last year, my budget kind of went oof, because I'd buy something like I'd buy a pub meal in the UK for like £7 and come back to Australia and be like, cool, that translates to $25, and I'm like, I wouldn't have paid $25 for that. I would have paid like 16 back in Australia. Wealthy man has all he needs. Restlessness, Yuna. Who do I want to visit? That one's the Journey of the Past. Yeah, what was that one? That one's River Children. Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's do that one. Cause that's the Kappa. That's the actually, first let's go do this Fox because we're here. I mean, to be fair, I had budgeted for a holiday. Like I had enough money, but it was still one of those things where I did kind of look at my finances afterwards and go, yeah, okay, that was a bit more than I would have liked in some cases. There was plenty of cases where I'm like, yeah, I was willing to pay that money, but there was other times where I'm like, if I was buying this in Australia, I would have been a bit sus if they'd like charged me that much for that quality of a meal. Because in the UK they have what's called Wetherspoons. There's Wetherspoons and there's another one, and they're like pubs, but they're chain pubs. So like they'll have a like, you know, a classic kind of British pub name, you know, like the King's Arms or whatever. But because a lot of the old pubs kind of stopped being financially viable, this company would like buy them out. What do you mean there's this weird nerd in armor? Addy, I'm a turtle. I'm always a weird nerd in armor. The armor doesn't come off. Have you been getting enough sleep, buddy? You sound a little bit delirious. Fucking. Okay, there we go. Didn't know why it wasn't letting me jump. Anyway, on to the shrine. How you doing, Hattie? Welcome in. We finished Space Marine. We beat the shit out of Nemonoth because he's a dick. And now we're playing Ghost of Tsushima because I'm a weeb now. Warhammer era is over. Now we're on our weeb grind set. We're gonna go see the Kappa. We're gonna go see the weird not turtles. Hunts. Showtime. Yeah, I can get that sometimes, Callie. The one that's fucked is Wilson's parking. So Wilson's parking have like more or less a monopoly on like parking in Sydney. So anytime like you go to Sydney, and like Sydney's an absolute fucking nightmare to drive in anyway. But anytime you go to Sydney, it's like, cool, I need to find parking. Oh look, it's a fucking Wilson's parking garage. They're all fucking Wilson's parking garages. And they're like, cool, you want to stay here for an hour? $15. Or some other bullshit. Yeah, it's the reason why every time I can, I usually try and take the train to Sydney instead of, and our trains aren't great, but the reason I take the train is because it means I don't fucking financially cripple myself by having to pay for parking. Yeah, it's an absolute fucking scam, but it's one of those things where it's like, they have the monopoly more or less, so they're like, cool, we can charge you whatever the fuck we want. It's like, we're gonna charge you up the arse and you're gonna take it because of the fact that, like, there is no alternative. You have no choice. Come here, man. Come here. Get schwunged. Oh. Perfect parry. There we go. There's an eagle out there. That's what the. Oh no, those are herons. Those are herons. Okay. Because like one of the things now at the stage of the game I'm in, the Mongols will have eagles that they use to send out to like scout, and if they spot you, they'll like summon enemies. I looked up and I saw all those birds. I was just like, is that just an endless stream of fucking eagles? But no, they're herons. They're long boys. If you want a fun one, have a look at green herons. Green herons are so fucking funny looking. Oh yes, look at all the starlings. Look at the mermation of starlings. That's so fucking cool. I love that they do that shit in this game. Like, more fucking games do that. But yeah, where was I going with this thought? Green herons. They have that like long heron neck, but when they're not using it, they kind of like tuck it away, so they just look like they're like an orb with a beak, and then they go zoop, and it just kind of extends out. Already killed you guys? I think I have. Cool. Yes, I have. There's a bunch of dudes over there. I could maybe fight them. Oh, it's a bunch of Ronin. It's a bunch of Straw Hat Ronin. You fucking cowards, siding with the Mongols. Don't you fucking try and thank me. Stop. Cease. Cease. I'm not surprised I put him to sleep, Callie. I had to record a training video at work, and my boss was like, "Hey Ando, get this other guy to listen while you record it, and he can be like, if there's anything he doesn't understand, he can tell you afterwards and be like, hey, you need to like adjust this part or whatever." And it took like 1 or 2 takes, and you know, finally got it. Finished recording, and like this other guy like sat kind of like 2 desks down from me, so I kind of looked down towards him and kind of give him that like, you know, so what do you think? Like, how was that? And I get no response. And then I kind of like look down a bit further, like kind of squint at him, and he's fucking fallen asleep in his chair. I haven't let him forget it. I haven't let him forget it. So like, there'll be stuff where my boss will be like, oh yeah, maybe it'll be a good idea to like show him the training videos you've done, Ando, for this particular system or whatever. I'll jokingly be like, well, I mean, if you want to put him to sleep, sure. That's the wrong way. I need to be going the other way. I have no sense of direction. Jesus. So yes, I've been told I have a very soothing voice, and as Sin puts it, am peak second monitor content. I wouldn't know what that's like because I only have one monitor, but hopefully that's my niche. I can be Ando, the sleepy time ASMR VTuber. Hang on a second. Oh, Burb. Burb, what do you have for me, Burb? He could still come back. Burb, where are you leading me? But the Kappa. It's lit, fam, no cap. Ah. Burb. Where do you lead, Burb? You are going very far away from where I want to be, Burb. So I'm going to ignore you for now. I can find the meditation location again later. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if my niche turns out to be puts people to sleep. Because it's one of those things where, like, with streaming, a lot of people like find your niche, like find the thing that you do well or that people enjoy, and then like kind of lean into that. And I don't mind that idea. But I remember when like there was a bunch of like male VTubers who were kind of really popping off, and someone was talking about it and they were saying like, I'd always predicted that this was going to happen because this was kind of like they just needed to find the niche. But that niche was kind of very much that like A-pop like boyfriend experience sort of thing, and that's not really my speed. Ander ain't in the space to be doing the whole boyfriend takes you on a date ASMR. Unless it's like guy Stinky Turtle takes you on kind of an awkward and shitty date ASMR. Bad date simulation. She hid from the Kappa. You don't scare the Kappa. You gotta trick him into bowing. Is it gonna be a fucking salamander? Ando indifferent boyfriend dating experience. No, not indifferent. Ando inept. Inept boyfriend experience. I wouldn't say I'm indifferent, I just have no fucking idea what I'm doing. That's the difference. We have found chi. We have found blood. Yo! Ah, fish traps. Yeah, I find some of this stuff really clever, like fish traps like this, where the whole point is it's like there is a very limited passage where the fish can move through, so they have to go into the trap. The tracks continue. Zing. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Let me just come back over here for a hot second. So where do the tracks continue? Couldn't actually see the fucking tracks in the mud, because normally that's what I look for. See, maybe that's what I should do. Ando date ASMR. Listen to Ando hyperfixate about an inane topic. You went on a date, but you got a 4-hour lecture on frogs instead. Track the kappa. Where are the... Oh, okay, there they are. They're very faint. Okay, they're very faint. Okay. I see it. I see it. Back to Boku no Ando, exactly. Exactly. Boku no Ando Academia. You will now learn about how the creature that the kappa is based on is probably the Japanese giant salamander, which are absolutely based. Love me some Japanese giant salamanders. Look at that Froge. Look at that Froge. Yo wee. I don't know if they have giant salamanders on Tsushima, but yeah, giant salamanders are based. Giant salamanders are based. Love me some giant salamanders, because they look so grumpy. They consistently just look grumpy about everything. Particularly when I was watching a video about like them doing a survey on them in Japan. They were like capturing them and tagging them and stuff. And every time they got caught, they always just looked so fucking grumpy. They'd always just be like, "Unhand me. Unhand me." Oh yeah, they're big lads. They're chunky boys. Although it's sad, so like there's the Japanese giant salamander, there's also the Chinese giant salamander. The Chinese giant salamander is actually a bit sad because they've actually for the past probably maybe 60 years, they've actually farmed them and used them for food, which is like, it's not rare that they were used for food. Historically they were, and even in Japan and China still are used for food. But because they kind of industrialized it, the problem with that is that they kind of crossbred them, and there's been some research to indicate that there were actually closer to probably 3 species of giant salamander in China, and that they basically kind of like crossbred them into extinction. Like there were 3 species, but all that's really left is just the hybrids that they farmed. The flute. I'll return it to her, but first I will rob their camp. I heard they were cooking fish. Can I have your fish? That is one thing I would like to learn more of, is cooking freshwater fish. Because I live near the ocean, so we have an abundant supply of decent seafood, but it means that I've never really learned how to cook freshwater fish. I have abundant recipes for like shrimp and saltwater fish and like squid and stuff like that, but I know that cooking freshwater fish is different to cooking saltwater fish because of the osmotics. Because by their nature, saltwater fish are kind of salty. Actually, no, I'm trying to remember. Barramundi are kind of estuarine, so they're not really quite freshwater. Your father, deceased. Slain by bandits. Yes and no, Avatar. Adding more salt is part of it, but it's also like the texture and other stuff is different as far as I'm aware. I've never been able to find an equivalent recipe for it, but I remember years ago, and this would probably be like going on 12 years ago at this point, the first time I visited the US, at a restaurant in Washington, I had a meal called Angry Cod, It was a codfish, but it had been like, I wouldn't say hollowed out, but like they'd opened it up and they'd put bacon and potatoes in it. I think it was bacon, potatoes, and capers, and it was really nice. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'd love to cook that recipe again if I could ever find it, but I've never been able to find it. I mean, probably Avatar, maybe. I don't know. I'm a bit iffy on using lemon to cook fish because there's this recipe my parents used to make that I was never a huge fan of, which was like barbecued fish, but it was like you wrapped it in foil and you put the lemon in there. And the problem with lemon and other citrus is that if you cook it too much, the acid like breaks down. So you wound up with this fish that like was very watery and it tasted very faintly of lemon, but not in a good way. Like it tasted like it just had this gross kind of lemony aftertaste. But like for instance, there's one I do. So I'll cook barramundi on the barbecue. For you non-Australians, barramundi is like Asian sea bass basically. Yeah, again, most citrus, yeah, you should probably put it on at the end. But anyway, so I'll do a barramundi, and barramundi are pretty large fish, so I'll usually only have one. And what I'll do is I'll score the flesh. I'll put sliced garlic and ginger in the scores, and then I'll also throw in some sliced onion, sliced capsicum, and sliced spring onion. So just sprinkle that in on top of the fish. And then I'll usually put in some salt, some pepper, some paprika, sometimes some sliced chili if I have it, maybe a bit of garlic powder, stuff like that, and then wrap it in foil, and then put that on the barbecue, and yeah, it comes out pretty damn good. Sakui. I also do a pretty good swordfish. Yeah. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Swing. Yeah, I also cook a pretty good swordfish. It's swordfish with lime and Cajun spice, and I barbecue that. Again, saltwater fish, I know what I'm doing, but freshwater fish, don't really have the experience. Where's this peasant who's anguishedly suffering? Where is this prisoner who I'm hearing terrified sobbing from? I don't know where this man I'm supposed to rescue is, but oh well. You back over here? Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be going. Hang on. I've got this like one piece of like, I don't know, something stuck in the back of my throat. It's making me cough. Here we go. What Kori wa nani? Mongol tracks.
民に何をした？どうした？何があった？
来るな。窓から入ってくる。やめろ。
取り乱すな。俺が助けてやる。
Nice. 50% of the way. That's more than half.
失ったかのようだ。誰の仕業だ？
いや、黙れ。黙ってくれ。嘘だ、嘘だ、嘘だ。
I'm full of kunai.
But am I not turtly enough for
Also,
the
thank you for the
Turtle Club?
resub, Avatar. For 6 months, you are in fact, turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
民が枷をはめられておる。舌を噛みちぎったのか。血だまりだ。何に耐えておった？
Have you been giving him the evil herb?
この染め、猛虎のものなのか。
I mean, I'm not surprised. There's kind of that. How do I put it? There's that baby smell. Babies and everything baby associated always kind of has that like slightly vague smell of like slightly spoiled dairy, I guess, and to a small extent poop. Let me on. Let me on your boat. Let me on your boat. Let me on your galley. Yeah, exactly. It's the spit up. Yes, correct, farm. Correct. Thank you. Thank you for articulating this wonderful phenomenon. Oh yeah, let me guess. How they get it on everything? Is that what gets you at farm? Where you're like, how do they do this? How do they get it on everything? I mean, that's a fair complaint, Callie. I think there are some things that are like dishwasher safe and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe that's you've got yourself a business idea there, Callie. You've got to come up with the toys of the future.
これは神床。猛虎の儀式だろうか。
Foolish samurai.
大高様が呼んでる。
Oh, he's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me with that. He's gonna hit me with that throat singing. He's gonna hit me with that. Okay.
今日で仲間を鼓舞しておる。
See, I told you. I told you he's gonna hit me with that fucking. Yeah, fuck you. Why is it not letting me? Ow. Are you sure about that farm? Fuck you, shaman. Oh shit, there's a lot of them. I don't know if kid toys are less loud. I X to doubt that. Because fuck off with your door shut shit. Damn it. Fuck, really? Jesus. Jesus. Holy shit. Fucking... There we go. There we go, there we go. See, I think it's a conspiracy, Callie. I think the nurse is in on it. It's a big baby toy. It's a conspiracy to get you to buy more things. Capitalism at its finest. Oop. Fucking, can I get off this rock, please? Hey, welcome in, Lobster. Exactly. Big tummy time. Scamming us once again. Fucking get stabbed, nerd. No more singing to make you feel good. It's okay. I'm on the case. I'm on the case, Callie. I'll continue to talk in my dulcet tones. Inevitably, some bullshit Ando talks about will put him to sleep. I'm a reliable source of soporifics. Ow. Ow. This fucking nerd. These fucking nerds. I'll sing him the same lullaby those shamans were trying to sing me. You know I love you dearly, but I don't envy you the joys of fatherhood. This is I've explained this before. It's why I am content with being Uncle Ando. Because it means when the time comes, I can be like, okay, brother, I return the child to you. Talk to me, Mongol. I heard the call of the eagle. They showed you Tengri. That's such a you response farm. Wife, we must engineer the child. Have you figured out what the tensile strength of the child is? Have you ascertained what grade of steel the child is? Their tensile strength is yes. No, I'm aware that they're springy. It's a defense mechanism. When they're learning how to walk, it means they bounce.
何があったの？
わからん。見慣れぬ猛虎兵だった。こやつらの長は大高。対馬を攻めるつもりだ。
心を蝕む病だろ。もし島中に広がったら。
I mean, I largely agree, Avatar.
大高を探すの。
猛虎兵によると息におるとか。
海賊と罪人の島だ。侍は憎まれてる。
そうだ。
I mean,
かつて父上が
Bubbles, I don't approve of your choice, but I approve of the spirit of the matter, right? Like I don't approve that you've injured yourself, but also making it everyone else's problem kind of based. I have inconvenienced myself through my own actions, and I'm going to make it everyone else's problem. We've unlocked Iki Island. I'm not going to go to Iki Island, not yet. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we going? That's... Oh yeah, let's go see this guy, because this was the monk. Now that's soldiering. I mean, to be fair, we should all be doing that. Like, PSA, check your poop. It's the reason why Germans have weird German toilets. For those of you who don't know, weird German toilets have what literally translates into English as the shit shelf. In that you don't kind of poop straight into water. There's like a shelf you shit onto, if that makes sense. And the whole idea was for, like, back in the day, it was so that, you know, doctors and stuff could look at your poop and be like, oh yes, you have some verms. Or whatever. I was gonna say, Farm, is she a aspiring break dancer? She's got that worm going on.
Sakai-sama.
Norio.
Exactly, Farm, to create a homunculus. Although Callie, speaking of the whole trying to sleep and stuff like that, my nephew would do that. He would like fall asleep at the table and like stubbornly, like he'd be falling asleep while still trying to eat, so he'd be kind of there being like, I'd be like, buddy, you're looking kind of tired, and he'd be like, no, Uncle Ando, I'm not tired. Like I have photos of him where he's got like potatoes in his mouth and he's literally sitting there in his chair like asleep with just half-eaten potatoes in his mouth. I mean, Callie, why not both? Who's to say they didn't shake hands internally and be like, we can make her worse together? It's okay, Norio. We'll go and find him. Let's go rescue Hochi. Ho Chi Minh. Also, I love my new armor. Alright, thanks, Farm. You get some rest. It's good that you dropped by to hang out. We need to hang out more in the future. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask before you go, Farm. How's the models going? Did you get any more painting done? I know you mentioned you were going to do the blacks and stuff. Was that a cat? That is a cat. Rebuild. Follow the Eightfold Path. Wait, isn't the Eightfold Path the path of Corn? Am I wrong? Yeah, okay. Good luck, Farm. I'll see if I can squeeze in some more painting tomorrow. I doubt it though, because I've got. All right, go to bed so you cannot die. I was gonna say I'd fit in more painting, but I've also got another stream tomorrow. I've got Monster Prom over on Liz's channel.
Fuck off!
And thank you, Farm. You fuck off too. And then on Saturday we're doing Lethal Company with Sin. I love hanging out with that gang, but at the same time, at the moment, Sin's just kind of like, hey Ando, how's your sleep schedule on the weekends? Good? Well, time to do something about that. Time to do more streams. Yes. I have no idea what he was saying.
ですがたやすくはありません。そうかもしれん。もう襲来前の人生が遠い昔のように思えません。人事のような。20年も経てば今日のこともそう思える。酒井様、方針は暴力を嫌うとお伝えしましたよね。僧兵を非難しておるそうだな。奴は武具すら嫌います。太刀も薙刀も。助け出したら何を好むのか教えてもらおう。
Let me guess, he's probably gonna be one of those monks. Oh, what game was it in? It's in something where we rescued a dude and he's like, I killed a bunch of dudes and he was like, oh, you were Cyberpunk. The dude's like, I'm mad that you killed people in order to save me. Bold. Get fucked, nerds. Oh. Ring. Problem dealt with. Let us survey. What is that? Cages? What else are we surveying? Ugh. That feels kind of like a bad plan. The rendezvous point is far too close. Namu Amida Butsu. Thank you. Do you know what was great? Well, a great but also not so great anime series? Fucking Ninja Slayer. Studio Trigger being absolute mad lads. Like, it was funny and it was silly, but the animation being, like, intentionally shit kind of made me sad because I really like the Ninja Slayer manga. It's actually kind of a cool story in the fact that it is so stupid and cheesy, and the moments in Ninja Slayer that actually were well animated were really well animated, so I'm kind of like, why could they not have just done the whole thing with good animation? Let me just stab this man. Tang twang. Oh. Yeah, Ninja Slayer's pretty old. It's not recent. It was like what, 2016, 2015. And most of the episodes are pretty short too. But if you've ever seen Inferno Cop, which Studio Trigger also did, it basically uses the same sort of animation in that the basic animation shots are done as kind of like, almost like cardboard cutouts with very little actual animation. And then sometimes it'll cut to shots where they actually do animate it. The color palette's phenomenal though. They do this really cool weird thing where they do like primary colors and then they'll do the outlines and highlights with like neons. So Ninja Slayer himself is like red with like green shading and green neon highlights. Samurai time. Give me them supplies. Nice. Get Teng twanged. Who's going for my boy? Who's going for my boy? He may have. It again, it's not particularly recent, but at the same time, I don't think it was necessarily like a big like season defining anime. I don't think a lot of people were like, yeah, this is the thing to watch this season when it came out. I do remember some folks being kind of down on it at the time because they were like, it would have been way better if they'd actually done it as not the Inferno Cop style of animation. Oshi, nice job. Oh no, wait, Norio. Wrong dude. Also, yeah, Studio Trigger, today it got announced that they're doing a Transformers animation, and I'm really fucking keen for that. Because apparently they've been wanting to do one for years. And usually if a studio wants to do something, when they get to do it, it'll be good. Also, that reminds me that the Terminator one just came out on Netflix, and I need to watch that. See if it's any good. But yeah, the Terminator one looks pretty good. I think it's Studio Trigger. Yeah, that's fair, Callie. I'll admit. So I'm currently watching a couple of things on Netflix. I'm watching I'm watching Charm of Vitality. I'm watching last season of Cobra Kai, which I need to catch up on. I'm watching The Rookie because it's my I adopt every so often. I'll adopt a trash show that I just watch. Like, it's not a good show, but I'll watch it. It's good enough. So that's my current like kind of trash show. It's not bad, but it's just one of those things you watch it and kind of go, hey, this isn't great. Is this... yeah, let's go see Norio. And the last anime I watched was Dungeon Meshi. And Dungeon Meshi was genuinely good. That, and I keep watching cooking videos on YouTube at the moment. And they make me envious. Because I've fallen into the genre of there's like dudes who like just cook in the outdoors. There'll just be like some guy in like Kazakhstan at the side of a river. He'll be like, today we cook, you know, this fish that I caught or whatever. And it winds up being like the most fucking immaculate. Yeah, and again, that's a fair use for Netflix. Follow the fox. Because again, like I have a history of like I'll adopt like one trash series to watch on Netflix. My mum has over the past like year or two developed a thing for like watching K-dramas on Netflix. But she doesn't watch them in the original Korean. She watches the dub, which I find very interesting because some of the dubbing is very, for lack of a better word, white. Has she watched Hotel de Luna? I don't know. I'd have to ask her. See, the one I always used to watch a lot, but I haven't really found any good ones recently, with the Chinese period dramas. So I really liked Handsome Siblings. That was really good. And I thought Ice Fantasy was okay as well. It's not that she's brave so much as that she can't speak Korean and her eyesight's not great. So watching the subtitles, like, she finds it a bit too confusing. But yeah, I'll ask if she's seen Hotel de Lune next time I see her. She might have. Oh yeah, it is known she is a brave woman. Other one that I did actually enjoy was the Midnight Diner. I love the premise of the Midnight Diner because it's very much that kind of Gaiden style Japanese writing. Basically, the plot line of it is it's a diner in Tokyo that's only open. It's from midnight till 7 a.m. I think, and it's just about the guy who runs it, who everyone calls Sensei, and like his customers. And he basically says he's like, they say it in the intro every time. It's like, I only have 3 things on the menu, but if you ask me to make something, I can probably make it. And it's usually a thing where like a customer will come in and be like, hey, can you make this for me? And he'll make it, and then that'll somehow have a thing to do with the story. Like it'll be like, oh, this is the food that my mother used to make for me, you know, when I was a child, but I haven't seen my mother in 20 years because we were separated when my parents divorced or whatever. Or like it'll be something where it's like, this is the meal I used to get with my best friend, like when we just gotten out of the army or something. It is pretty cool. And there are like every episode is its own story. But there are some recurring characters, cause like there are some regulars who show up at the restaurant. So like for instance, there's two guys who are in the Yakuza who show up, who are kind of fun. Because the Yakuza, like when they first show up, are shown to be kind of threatening. But they're actually shown to be like kind of good guys. So Ryo, who's the older of the two, who like wears like sunglasses and like the classic like Yakuza like purple silk shirt with like a jacket over top of it sort of thing. He's kind of very like softly spoken, very quiet. But he's like quite honorable. And like sometimes he'll show up in other episodes, doing kind of slightly shady but also for a good reason things. So there's one episode about a guy who's a high school baseball coach who like winds up getting into a bunch of debt, and kind of Ryo shows up, and it turns out that he's like he threatens him, but he's like, yeah, I bought your debt off this other Yakuza gang who you owed the debt to, and he's like, I'll give you more time to pay it off and stuff. But like, hey, how about you think about not being shit? Like, how about you think about not getting into debt next time? And then it gets revealed that Ryo, when he was a high schooler, was really into baseball, and he was like, could have gone professional, but got into the Yakuza instead. So he's like, hey, like, I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing it for the kids, because I want the kids to have a good future. And I was like, okay, that's kind of based. Well, exactly, that's the point, Callie. He's like, don't gamble, but he's like, I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing it for the kids, right? Like, I don't want them to lose their chance at the sport that they love because their coach sucks. But he doesn't articulate that from the outset. He's kind of a bit stoic about it. It's samurai time. Excellent.
私も戦います。もし寺が襲われたら誰が民を守る？承知しました。 覚悟はしておけ。方針と互いに助け合うのだぞ。
Do monks drink sake? I don't know.
寺まで行こう。敵はお侍様が倒してくださる。皆さんどうか。ノリオの申す通りに。
Add the black powder. Wah wah to you too, Bubbles. Add the black powder. Oh. Yeah, let's. There we go. So we're essentially turning these into very large bombs. Is the plan, as far as I can tell. I mean, feel free. You don't have to. Again, you don't have to watch me if you have things to do, Callie. I always say this to people. Like, if you have things that you have to do, by all means, go and do those. I appreciate that people drop in, but again, I don't harbor any expectation that people have to hang out. That being said, I'm also probably going to be going for maybe about 30 to 40 more minutes, so once that's done, there will be time. And now we wait for the Mongols. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair point, Callie. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Why am I bad at this? Maybe I'll just let myself die. Bubbles, perhaps you should pursue sleep. Perhaps you should listen to Uncle Ando and pursue sleep. Get burnt, nerds. Get them supplies. Ow. Oh, damn it, I didn't even see that guy. Okay, I think I'll just let myself get stabbed. Ah, okay. Yes. Stab me, and that way we can restart. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Damn it, okay, so that just generates smoke then, does it? I mean, why not share the love, Callie? Bubbles has, after all, decided that he's going to make it everyone's problem, and that means everyone's problem. You're just facilitating the child. That was not what I wanted. Exactly. See, this is the premium strategy, Callie, because not only do you pass off the child, but also you now have 2 free hands to obtain as much food as possible. Sasaga. Whoop. Get fucking wind stanced. Okay, I think that's all of them. Can I? Damn it, I can't ring the bell. Oh, there's a gift shrine. Let's go to the gift shrine. Hello, Bubbles. Good talking practicing. Grow up to be well-spoken and eloquent so that you can use many fine words to tell your mother just how much you're going to make it her problem. Learn many languages so you can be a nuisance in all of them. Are my boys dying? My boys be dying. Get kicked, idiot. Out. Switch. Out. Swing. Swing. Get chopped, nerd. I'm glad he smiled at that. He's learning the way. The honorable way. Oh, god damn it, fucking... What are you? What are you? You're twin sword. Come here. Fuck it. Have the wind strike, or whatever it's called. See, I know the child wishes for chaos. He really betray us. Did the monk betray us?
猛虎に襲われ後ろを取られた時に方針が身を投げ出して矢を受けてお主らは何の武士より勇ましい叫び声を聞くまで方針がいたことに気づかず振り返った時にはすでに死んでた己を責めるな
Based Hochi. He saved my boy.
良いな土牢の覆いが外されるたびに仲間が殺されたある時酒の匂いをさせた兵が来て私の手を掴んで引っ張ったら兄がそいつに飛びかかったんです飢えていて怪我に苦しみながら私を守ろうと ノリオ、もう良いぞ。いえ、お聞きください。私は残され、奴らは兄を引きずっていった。杉寺から南へ火星に行った僧は皆死んだ。私を置いてみんな立派な僧です。私が死ねばよかったんだ。同じことを考えてきた。何度もだ。なぜ俺たちなのかはわからん。だがな、島の民を救えるのは我らのみ。赤島の民を生かしたのはお主らだ。忘れるな。民は忘れん。
Didn't want to talk over the touching moment. Thought that was actually a pretty good conversation. Based Norio. Interesting. I thought the reveal was going to be like Horchi was a traitor or something, but no, he wasn't. Cool. Charm of Unyielding 2. Noble Fighter's Headband. I'm going to stick with the Fear Headband. I love my new armor. It's so good. It's so aesthetic. Ooh. Shrine. Let's hold off for now. That's Journey of the Past. New explorable region. Stone Mire Lookout. What's this? Wealthy Man is all he needs. Ghost and the Demon Sensei. The Ghost in the Shell. Walls of Yarikawa. Ghost from the Past. Yeah, let's fucking do that. Let's go get our armor. Actually, no, we won't save that for next time just because I'm just considering how late it is. Empty baskets. Yeah, let's go do that one. So hang on, let's go. Can't fast travel during current objective. What do you mean can't fast travel during current objective? Okay, Temple Kushi so needs our support. I fast travel now. Yeah, there we go. Fast travel, very good. Exactly. Damn you, Ryuzo. What a dick. You chose to not be based. You chose to be cringe. Let's go to Sutsu, because apparently the bandits be robbing them. Lady, are you farming sand? Ah, shit. Okay, I took the wrong turn. I'd gone to Ohama. Burb. Burb, burb, burb. Speak to the distressed woman, Tsutsu. Woman.
族に襲われ食べ物を奪われたのです。米粒一つ残らず。
そやつらはどこへ行った？
北東の森の中へ。
盗みを働いたことを後悔させてやる。
殺してはなりません。族も生きようと懸命なのです。
Oh, I can't hurt them.
約束はできぬ。
No promises. We choose violence. I think I'm gonna have to choose violence because I don't think there is a non-lethal option in this game. It's one of those things I'm a bit curious about with Cyberpunk now because they got rid of most, if not all, of the non-lethal options. I'm not sure if you can actually do what's her face's quest anymore because she's like, hey, try not to kill these cyber psychos. I don't know. I don't mind having a non-lethal option in a game. I just prefer it when they give it some value, like Hitman does it, where it's like you get a higher score if you don't kill anyone except for the targets you're supposed to kill. Who will face me first? Which one, Cyberpunk or Hitman? Because I have played Cyberpunk. I haven't played Hitman in years. I played like one of the OG Hitmans a long time ago. Options are good, but I can kind of get it when there's like no point in doing it. Like, particularly because the way it was first implemented in Cyberpunk was like, cool, I non-lethal this guy. Now I'm gonna pick up his body and put it in the thing that lets me hide bodies. But as soon as you put them in the thing that lets you hide bodies, it counts as having killed them anyway. So I do stuff where like I'd be like, cool, I'm gonna hide this body so that like enemy guards don't see it, and then because like there were a couple of missions that were like, if you kill someone, you get like it's not you fail the mission, but it's like you don't get the bonus reward. So I'd be like, cool, choke this guy out so he's, you know, not dead but not gonna spot me or whatever, and then I'll be like, cool, so his friend doesn't find him, I'll throw him in the trash, and then it'll be like, you killed someone, special mission failed, and I'll be like, ugh, really? Like, all I did was choke a guy out and dump him in a dumpster. How was that killing him? So yeah, I don't mind, like, again, like Dishonored, you have choices between lethal and non-lethal, and it actually has an impact on the game, because if you go with non-lethal for most, if not every action in the game, it gets you the good ending. It gets you you were Corvo, the pacifist who rescued the princess without killing anyone more than you needed to, so happy good ending where the kingdom is peaceful. Or if you're like me and you suck, and you kill everyone, then the game ending is like, you are Corvo, the murder hobo who murdered a whole bunch of people, and now the princess rules over the kingdom, but is an absolute psycho bitch, and like everyone's scared of you that you'll murder them. Oh yeah, the one I learned of recently was the briefcase. So apparently in Hitman the briefcase was bugged, where if you threw it at someone, it had no minimum range, so it would just track them. Even if they ran, it would just follow them for infinity till it got them, and like would go around corners and stuff. I'm wondering if there was a I'm wondering if there's a way to do that where I can steal the rice without killing those guys. Yeah, Bioshock Infinite's one of those ones where, yeah, that people got, I think, a bit burned by that, especially because the earlier Bioshocks, your choices did matter. But from what I've heard, Bioshock Infinite had some production problems. From what I heard, they, like, basically rewrote the game partway through making it. Like, it was, they were having so many troubles that they bought someone in who'd worked on, like, the previous one or whatever, who hadn't worked on Infinite. And he was like, okay, cool, well, we're going to change this and we're going to rewrite that. The problem was because so much of it was already done, it's one of the reasons why certain parts of the game feels disjointed. Like, there's parts of the game where it's like, hang on a minute, why did this character suddenly go from being, like, more or less friendly with us to being, like, suddenly just like, no, fuck you, we're gonna murder people or whatever. Yeah, I might get some more wind chime. And like, I get it that like choice-based gameplay is difficult, because I've seen a flowchart of someone explaining, like, here's how all your choices affect the narrative in this particular choice-based game, and it was like a fucking huge spider web of, like, this choice, like, changes this choice or whatever. I get it, but at the same time, I actually think it's relatively simple to have just a few simple core choices in a game that give you, like, just a simple branching story. I get that, like, you know, making some changes can be complicated, but again, I think players will prefer a certain amount of choice as opposed to no choice. Like, you don't have to give them this huge fucking interweaving story, but just a couple of significant choices that give you some slight variations in the ending, I think, is perfectly acceptable. And again, like, Dishonored does that really well, in my opinion, in that, like, there's maybe 4 or 5 major choices, not counting, like, just the general karma of the game. Because there are, like, as I say, like, karma actions where, like, the more dudes and more innocents and stuff you kill, the more they're like, hey, you're in the bad place, and the country will go to shit. But, like, you have, like, more or less 4 or 5 assassination targets, and depending on how you deal with those, whether you kill them or not, the game, like, treats it slightly differently. And I think, and it, like, treats the ending slightly differently, and I think that's fine, if not good. Yeah, exactly. It should be a matter of when you make a choice, that choice should be, you know, the outcome. I don't mind, because Cyberpunk, particularly in the DLC, they did this in Cyberpunk where they would give you choices that seem like good choices but were actually bad choices. I don't mind that. Because there's a quest in Cyberpunk where you help this dude out, and like, they give you a couple of choices. So, like, there's a choice where you can just be like, nah, stuff this guy, I'm not helping him. There's another choice where you can be like, help him, and there's another one where you can be like, say you helped him but lie to him, because when he has a chip in his brain that does stuff. Basically the gang that he used to be a member of show up and are like, hey, I tell you what, we will pay you money, and we'll pay him money if you leave that chip in his brain instead. If not, like, we'll fucking kill him. And you can like, basically kill all the gang members, which is what I did. But killing all the gang members seems like a good choice, but actually it's a bad choice because he actually winds up getting killed by them in, like, a back alley later on. So I'm trying to remember the 3 choices. The 3 choices are: you can trick him and be like, oh yeah, I fixed it, when you didn't fix it. You can tell him to get out of town. or you can kill them. And I went with the kill them option because it seemed good at the time. Also because I wanted to try a certain bit of dialogue. But then, yeah, it turns out to be like the bad option. And I thought that was fine, where it's like a, hey, this looks like a good option on the face, but when it's just like, lol, your choice doesn't even matter, we're just gonna go with the ending we want. Yeah, that's kind of shitty. That was the one that annoyed me about Far Cry 5 and Far Cry 6. Was you do a whole bunch of stuff like Far Cry 5, it's like you do all this stuff, you help all these people. Like I had all the companion characters, I'd unlocked all the areas, like I'd finished all of the side quests. And then the final boss battle is still, you go to the final boss compound and it's like, oh whoops, somehow in the 5 minutes it took you to drive here, this guy kidnapped all your friends and brainwashed them, and now you have to fight against all of your friends. And it's like, what? This makes no fucking sense. Swimming time. Swim to the island, don't get sharked. Crab. Who are you? Speak.
怪我をする前にやめておけ。
お侍には見苦しいかもしれませんが、剣の腕を磨かねばさらわれた娘を助けられません。
どこに連れて行かれた？
猛虎勢の砲を下ろした戦船に。
2隻あるな。兵も大勢乗っている。勝ち目はないぞ。
小舟と太刀があります。あとは腕の立つお侍がいれば。
助けよう。船に乗れ。
Yeah, I get that, Cal. And for me, it's not even that my choices mattered, but that my choices had an outcome. Like it doesn't even matter if it's like, hey, the overall ending is like the same, but like, you know, it's nice when you make a choice and a character turns around and just mentions it. Like the final end point can be the same, so long as just other stuff in between kind of feels like you're actually playing the game and interacting. Lol. Get stabbed. Get stabbed, nerd.
Here, you.
Little. Set these men on fire. Swing. What? Did he not get assassinated? Apparently I can't assassinate him if he's on a ladder. Oh. Ow. What? That isn't what I want. That isn't what I wanted to do. But oops, stop. Cease. Cease. No, not you. Ow. What the? Did I just get yeeted up through the floor? Cease. Fucking get him. Ow. Thought I killed you. Give me them supplies. I think I got all of them. I free the woman. How funny it would be if it was like Maki. No. Shit. Rescued the wrong one. Again, I'm wondering if there is an outcome where you don't kill all of them if she says the dialogue differently. Let me just do a quick run around, see if I can get some more. That iron? Oh, it's steel. Very good. I'm gonna steal that steel. I find it very interesting that these ships have grapple points on them. Now that I have a grappling hook. The bubbles has been fed. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oop. Let me get in the boat. Tadaima, which is literally like, I'm back. She's just like, Tadaima, like it's no big deal. You both need rest, but also, tell me what you know. Or not. Yeah. Charm of resistance. Omae wa mou shindeiru. We do need rest. Let's all nap. I mean, I will probably be going to bed soon because I do have to go to work tomorrow. I gotta go to work and then I gotta stream. I gotta... Mysterious chanting Mongols. Wealthy man. Hang on. Let's fast travel to here. No, unfortunately I do have to work, Callie. I'm currently I've talked about this before, but I'm currently in the position of getting my contract renegotiated. And I think odds are pretty good, but I'm still kind of trying to be as useful as I can be, because that way they can be like, hey, this Ando guy, he's real useful. We should keep employing him and paying him money that he can then use to, like, I don't know, buy toy soldiers or fucking video games to stream or whatever. If I could choose not to work, I would, but unfortunately, I exist in the space where I must. Not quite #1 employee, but like at least good enough to keep around. Because I'm not one of those people who loves my job, but I also think that, like, that's a good thing. I'm a firm believer that every company should have a couple of people who don't really like their job. Because people who like their job are very good, but sometimes they're a bit too passionate and they get distracted. And you need someone like me who's kind of like, okay guys, I respect it, but at the same time, I don't want to be here after 5 o'clock, so chop chop, let's get this finished. Thank you, Bubbles. I'm very impressed that you think I'm number 1, because that means you've been working on your number skills. I'll be more than happy when you start thinking of me as number 2 or 3 or 4. Pillar of Honor. I've already gotten this one. Hang on. I was ambushed by a sneeze. I think I've already gotten this one. I think this was the one that I've got that I really like, the Genbu. The turtle swords. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well. That's right, it's joystick, it's up. I mean, why not both? I work in engineering, it's basically the same thing. It's numbers and letters and banging shit together. Damn it. Fucking got him. Oh, my throat didn't like that. Did not like that at all. Ugh, my body is rebelling. It's like, Ando, fuck this noise, cease this streaming. But I figure I can get at least one more quest in. Oh yay, more Shobu. Come at me, bro. Are you the only one? Seems like it. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty glad that I more or less don't live in an age in a part of the world where, like, some dude on the side of the road can just decide he wants to, like, fucking have a showdown and fucking steal me, like, kill me to steal my wallet or whatever. I mean, I know people still do that, but it's like, you know, you don't just randomly have a fucking, like, gang of bandits waiting for you on the way to work. Alright. More Mongols. Let me just kill these guys. Oh no, these are Straw Hat bandits. Straw Hat gang. Come at me, don't try and flinch me. Got him. Burb. Lead on, Burb.
何も知りません。白を切るつもりか。知らんものは知らんのだ。お侍、あなたからも言ってやってくれ。何をか申してみよう。
Tell me. Tell me, Saburo.
失礼を。私は三郎。海では名の通った秋。
Saburo Arasaka.
名があるからなんだというのだ。なぜ皆を脅していた。身内の行方が分からず、あやつらに話を聞こうとしただけです。何か知ってるに違いない。家族はここで何を。皆で島を出るためここで落ち合い、壱岐へ渡る手はずでした。海へ出る。猛虎が陣取っておるぞ。
I'm curious what his sword is.
そのために仲立ちに大枚をはたいた。気に食
I
わ
played my comrades.
すでに多くの者に手を貸したそうです。息子の丈太郎は泣き止まず、妻の秋は怯え、私が何とかしなければと。しかし二人は消えた。仲立ちと共に。あやつらは何か隠してるんだ。俺が話を聞いてみよう。口出しするでないぞ。承知しました。ただし加減はなさらぬよう。
I love this dude telling me, a noble, what to do. Don't go easy on them. I'll go as easy as I fucking want.
おのおの、こちらへ。聞きたいことがある。こやつの身内が先日まで野営におったらしい。見た者はおらぬか。ならば島から出すと持ちかける仲立ちを知っておる者は。見た覚えがあります。女と玩具を持った幼子でした。どこへ行った。それは存じませんね。
そういったものは見ておりません。
一人ずつ話を聞こう。
どうか切らないでください。何も知りません。
Damn it. You know, as soon as she said, please don't strike me down, I hit the attack button just to see if there was an option to strike her down.
島を出る話をしていた家族。
裕福そうな家族は誰も。長太ならいくつか言葉を交わしておるかもしれません。
往来が多いので、あまり確かなことは。逃げおったぞ。捕らえろ。おい、待て。俺は何も知らん。
You don't know anything?
追わないでください。なぜ逃げる。止まれ。俺じゃない。
Come here, you fool. You're gonna lead me to a trap, aren't you? Come here.
申し訳ありません。殺さないで。訳を聞こうか。仲立ちが来て、あの男の妻子を連れて行きました。後を追ったら見つかってしまい、誰かに話せば殺すと脅されて。案ずるな、俺が守ってやる。二人はどこへ運ばれた。西の
West.
海岸にある物見櫓へ。
Journey to the west
そこに船があるのでしょう。
with Sun Wukong. Or in the Japanese, Son Goku. Travel to Umugi Beach. Cool, let me... Oh, interesting. What's down here? Full. Message and fire. Bloody Massacre. Okay. Ride. Ride like the wind.
Saburo no Saishi wa doko ni oru?
Lol, get assassinated, nerd. Focus your mind. Damn it, that isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to just fucking samurai him. Get parried, nerd. Damn it. Bunch of nerds. Fucking no good Ronin. Oop. Ooh, linen. Oh, there's where I meant to go, but that's okay. Ow.
こうもたやすく騙されるとは。
みんな必死なんだ。目の前に望みをぶら下げてやれば何だって信じやがる。
確かに。
さてと、終わらせるとするか。参りやすら。金なら払う。
Let's fucking go. Where's the next one? Okay. Didn't turn into a three-way. Oops, my bad. Fuck you, have the dance abroad. Get parried. Nerd. I rescued them.
ああ、助かりました。無事でよかった。
You are now
どう
safe.
いうことです？船があるという話だったのに。連中はお主らを殺し、 金を奪う算段であったのだ。女や子供は一緒におったか？いや、我々だけです。さようか。
Look for Saburo's family.
サブローの家族はまだ近くにおる。
Supplies. Interesting. He's a bunch of dead bandits and like one dude who's like very dead.
女と子供、死んで間もない。サブローの息子のものであろう。知らせてやらねば。
Yeah, so I murked all those straw hats for you. Your family are dead, but I murked the dudes who did it. Okay, let's have another standoff. Exactly, everyone died, it's okay now. We return to the neutral state. Nature has reasserted itself. Yeah, fucking yeet. Free the peasant. Give me some intel.
なんだと。恐れからそう見えたのか。
Maybe they just seemed big.
頭を打ったのか。
Maybe you seemed big or they hit you on the head.
橋を渡らずとも中には入れる。
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about like samurai armor and just like the I don't know, the aesthetic of it, right? Like samurai armor and the daisho and everything, just the way it is laid out, I don't fully get it, but aesthetically it looks right. Like there's kind of a pleasingly asymmetric symmetry. No, not asymmetric symmetry. That's a stupid word. There's a pleasingly like symmetric balance to it. If that makes sense. Okay, I don't want to be here, but I am. You'll be honored to work on my blade. No, I don't want to be here.
浪人ではない。酒井仁と申す。
侍ならば御前に会われよ。
I don't want to see Lord Sanjo.
参りましょう。まず御前にご挨拶。
Lady Sanjo. Okay. I didn't want to get caught in this. Fuck. Alright, we'll have this conversation, then we'll go talk to what's his face.
このお方がうむぎ御前です。
うむぎ谷へようこそ。
猛虎に知られておらぬようですな。
ありがたいことにね。ここでは争いなんて幾とせもご無沙汰。 太刀を抜けばうちの者が黙っちゃいないよ。その掟を守りゃわけもなく切られることはないけどね。さてそれじゃあご用を伺おうじゃないか。
Can you help me?
なるほどね。今頃下で酒をしこたま飲んでるはずだよ。仲良くしてやりな。
礼を言う。
また会いたいもんだね。あんたとは助け合えそうだ。
Yeah, not interested in seeing you. Let's go see. Yeah, Sales of Tsushima. Wise man, wealthy man's all he needs. Actually, fuck it. I'm lazy. Let's travel. Whee! What's his face? Herb lead on. No, he's literally sitting next to the fire. I just couldn't. Oh, there he is. A different fire. Unfortunately, I did.
これを見つけた。長太郎の。どういうことだ。仲立ちがたばかりおった。船などなかったのだ。なぜ私は海に一の秋うどたばかるなど。無念だ。家族は手遅れであった。だが仇は撃っておいたぞ。誰も救いもせずに。お主それでも侍か。己が役立たずがなんと昔かと許さんぞ。三郎、恨んでも仕方ない。残りの金を用いて島の民を助けてやるのだ。その前に二人を埋めてやれ。
And here I am, just sitting next to his fire with him, just chilling. Hey man, I gave you some really bad news. I'm just gonna chill here for a bit, okay? My legend grows. Phantom Samurai. Charm of Fortunate Return. Charm of Toxic Demise. Oh, that's cool. Wind chimes release poison vapors that kill enemies who pick them up. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay, you're just bowing to me. Or do you have something you want to tell me? Okay, you're just bowing and being respectful. Alright, I think that's it for the evening. Oh, we got a new tail. We got a new tail we can do. 6 Blades of Kojiro. Kensei armor. Oh, Sword Saint. Nice. Okay. Let's go find someone to raid. Because it is now EP time for me and I'm starting to feel it. So we will go and raid Reno. And then I think I know who I'm gonna raid. Yeah, alright. We're gonna go raid Sin. We'll be hanging out with Sin and Liz tomorrow, and Maddie, of course, over on Liz's channel. We'll be playing Monster Road Trip once again. I don't know, will I chase a waifu this time? Maybe. We kind of survived last time. I dedicated myself to just making sure we survived. I was like, you know what, I'll let Sin secure her bag. So yeah, we'll see how it goes this time. Maybe we'll get a different ending. But anyway, I just gotta dedicate myself to not being bottom of the team. That was sin last time. I just gotta not be worst on team and banished to the Shadow Realm. Anyway, this has been fun. I'm glad you all came to hang out. Exactly, Avatar. Waifu for Laifu. Gotta get my snake wife finally. Secure the bag of my snake wife. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow and again on Saturday because I'm gonna be lethal companying with Sin. But yeah, I'll see you all. I'm Eepy now. Bye.
I'm supposed to tell a single soul.